Hi there, we're looking at the SUI coin weekly chart, and basically over the past few weeks we already know the price has come down from the last point of supply. The trend is still continuing. Last week the price broke below the purple line. This week people try to push the price above the purple line, so let me enlarge this so it's more obvious. So basically if we look at the wick, it touched the purple line at around $3.40, and then now it's at this level. The price itself, it's not a small range. These three candles, or even this one, they look like as if they're almost the same length. This one is a little bit shorter, though it's not too far from them. However, the trading volume is getting lower, so seems like there is less sweet coin being traded, but there's still sufficient change of hands. So we still see these long wicks, or like the top and the bottom of the wick is still pretty violent. So from a big picture perspective, the price can still come down, or it can bounce up, make another little peak around the green, and then come down. That's totally possible. So don't think there will be only one scenario for the price to go all the way down to where the white box is, the long-term playground zone. I'm trying to bring this over here. This was the accumulation zone last year. We'll have to see whether this time it will return to this range below $1 again. Currently SUI is at $3.20 roughly, so that's going to be a big drop if that's going to happen. That's around 80%, if not more. So that's the big picture. Over here, daily chart, yeah, 2 days ago the price went down, but then quickly the next day it recovered and re-entered the pink box, the playground zone. So you may say, like, if I draw this box so narrow, wouldn't it be like there are some significant period of time that it's been traded outside of the box? So yeah, that's totally possible. One thing you can do if that happens, you can make it a wider box that covers like the lower part as well. What's going to happen then is you have to adjust the center line. So like to these frequent activities, you see there's frequent activities. I mean, you have to look at both the wicks and the bodies to see which section or which level has the most activity in order to draw this line. So currently, based on this change, you can see yesterday and today the price is still being suppressed around this line. That's around $3.25. However, one thing I want to see is actually this seemingly a downward trend that has developed since earlier in May, the first week after the first week in May. Not a very wide, like not very big fluctuation. However, it's indeed coming down, and it's already come below the pink line again. So if it continues, currently is almost touching the edge of the blue box. Not yet, but not far, maybe 1 day in 1 day time. Whether it will go horizontally before coming down to test the yellow line and eventually get to this corner, the top edge of the blue and the yellow line, Then it decides to come down to test the pink or the white line, or another scenario is to break out to test the pink again, pretty much like here. That's what happened in late April. So from yellow to the pink. Currently, we don't know yet. Currently, it's approaching. It's being suppressed by the pink. Last time, when it got rejected from the pink around early March, it went all the way down to test this bottom of the pink box or the top of the long-term playgrounds from the white box. So let's keep this downward channel to see, like in the next few weeks, whether the price still continue to follow. So that's for SUI coin. I'll move on.